After winning Nürburgring last year, I feel better and maybe stronger because I've learned a lot in the last World Tours. I hope to do very well also here.
Not only is Nürburgring legendary in the world of motorsport, but it's also going to be interesting to see how the World Tour grows from last year's event, since it was held at the same venue last year as well.
I think for us to be able to go there, showcase how far sim racing has come.
Of course there is pressure because I'm the defending champion of this World Tour.
For me personally, I don't really feel that much pressure at all, as I'm just trying to have fun, being relaxed, enjoy the whole trip itself.
Pressure's always there. I don't care what anyone says when they say, oh, I'm not feeling it, I'm feeling great. It's always going to be there.
But at the same time, I feel calm and determined to do well.
I try to think of it as the same as if I'm racing at home, because that's when I feel the most comfortable and I'm able to get the most out of it. So I kind of try to find my zone and not necessarily be conscious of the fact that I'm surrounded by all of these cameras and whatnot.
I love it. I get the rush of, you get nervous, you get the pressure, but I absolutely enjoy getting in there.
If you do a mistake, it's over for you. And that's how a racetrack should be, in my opinion. Less forgetting.
Ready to get the race underway. The Toyota GR Supra GT Cup Exhibition Final is underway here at the Nürburgring, and down towards the first corner, who is going to manage to hold on to the lead, or who's going to try and take the lead? You can see everybody darting into the slipstreamers down towards the first corner. Lukovski is challenged by Mariglino, who's trying to go all the way around the outside at turn number 1. That is very aggressive early doors. He has to hold off his charge for the race lead on this, the final lap, and Mariglino is going around the outside of Lukovski. He's going to have the inside line for the following right-hander. He's got the move done, and keep an eye out for Koke Lopez versus Yamanaka. In the last place you want to be in as they come on to the straight. Lukovski's wide, he runs wide, and here comes Lopez down the inside. What a move there from Koke Lopez. To GR GT Supra Cup Exhibition Final here at the Nürburgring. Mariglino wins. Salvatore Mariglino.
I think that we have a really strong manufacturer for this race, so I'm definitely going to try and push it to the limit in order to show what our car can really do.
Also started my birthday, so I got to travel on my birthday, which is pretty cool to be coming over to Europe and sim racing. So pretty good birthday present, turning 30 and beginning to do what I love.
The 2019 World Tour 2 Grand Final for the Manufacturers Series is underway in towards turn number 2. Keep it nice and clean here, lads, as Chevrolet getting very close, and also Aston Martin there on the inside. And BMW get tagged by Audi. And here comes Toyota trying to find their way through against Aston Martin, and Yamanaka does find his way through against Angelo Schütt and the Aston Martin. Here come Porsche starting their way down the inside, side by side they run with Mercedes-Benz, and through with absolute ease. That was so easy. Still running side by side, Mercedes with the outside line, a track position, and now taking over 5th place. Ended up the inside of Porsche, and get position, they're nearly side by side, there's contact between them, and Aston Martin are into the wall. Oh,
the winner of this race will win the series here at the Nürburgring.
Here comes Lukovski, they're side by side. This is amazing for the Manufacturers Series final win. Lukovski on the inside, Bishop on the outside in the Toyota. Oh! They're side by side still, and Toyota and Cy Bishop take victory here in the Manufacturers Series final.
I think what makes Nürburgring very cool is the atmosphere, and of course it's very cool to have a track in the middle of the forest. That's why it's called the Green Hell.
I think being a part of the grid walk, whether you're a driver, you're a competitor, or you're just a massive fan of racing, it's the atmosphere.
3, 2, 1. And we are going for the grand final here at the Nürburgring World Tour 2. Igor Fraga leads us down to the first corner. And Ryan de Rouge looking around the outside of Lukowski as well. Mangano on the inside and Bush wide. Adams as well. What a terrible start for the Brit. As will Fraga retain the lead. Look to the left of your screen. Lopez is out ahead of Fraga.
Here comes Zakowski. He has a sneaky look up the inside of Fraga. They're side by side. He's up the inside. He's pushing him wide. And Lukowski gets into second position. Lukowski has to try and invent something. He's so close. They're running nose to tail. Lukowski nearly spins. He loses out. What a Nations Cup final. We have Lopez defensive. Fraga tries the long way round. Lukowski into the back of Lopez. Big drama. Igor Fraga wins the Nations Cup final. Over the line he comes. Fraga is on top. A brilliant race from the Brazilian driver.
Thank you.